Hi guys, we will be talking about menu mix today. So what we understand by the word menu mix, we will be describing that first. So most of the restaurant, when they start operations, they try to keep the maximum number of items in their menu. Keeping in mind the more variety they offer, they will be able to sustain better and they will be able to make more money out of their sales. But to my experience to this, I think we should only be selling those items which are actually of great margins, which is called margin drivers, which we'll be explaining in the other videos. And we should be selling those items which are highly and likely by the customers around in that particular area. For example, if you go to South India, the South Indian food will be much more easily acceptable and compared to a butter chicken. And if you go to a North India, if you start selling something which is more towards a different region and different cuisine, it will not be widely acceptable. So it's very important to have the right set of menu, the right location. So before we start describing the menu mix, let me just put down the points how we exactly want to start with that. So before we start with that, I will like to put the number of menu items we have in a normal menu card. So if we have to have a set of number of items, so let me just quickly download, and the list of items we have here are these. Let me just show it to you properly. So for example, these are the menu items which we have in a menu, and we intend to sell these items to our customers. So let's keep it to the numbers. Alright, so these are menu items. If I have to understand how many menu items we have in total, these are 17 number of items which we are selling in a menu. So now we have to figure it out what is the menu mix for each item. So before we do that, I need to just put down the MRP and the unit sold. So if we have to calculate the number of units sold, we can watch another videos. We will be able to understand how many number of units sold can be calculated on daily basis. So we get into the MRP part. So we have just posted down the MRPs, and keeping in mind the number of units sold in a month, let's keep it hypothetically as 20 and 23, 27, 50, 23, 30, 50, just put the random numbers, 21, 22, 45, 67, 4, 11, 77, 20, 33, 24, 65 and 34. So these are the number of units we have sold every month. If you have to just calculate the menu mix for each item, we will simply do what? We will multiply the number of units sold to the number of to the MRP for each item, and we will simply drag this whole lot to the bottom. So this is the total number of INR we have earned out of the each item. So 7,600 rupees earned from daily chicken seek, 11,040 earned from mutton seek, Mexican roti kebab, and so on. And I have to simply do a total calculation and figure it out what is the total sum of it. So the total number of revenue which we have created from an item is 2,69,910. This is the total revenue which we have earned. Now it's the time when we figure out what is the menu mix for each item. So this is which is the important part. So just to know what is it exactly menu mix for each item, which will give you an idea how much revenue has the each item generated for us. So we will simply divide the amount of revenue we have earned from that item divided by the total revenue earned, and then convert this into a form of a percentage. There we go. If you want to do it in the multiple 2 decimal, we do that way. This is what is the total revenue we have earned. So F21, which is 2,69,991 is the total revenue. We have to keep that firm, so we will just put the dollar sign before F and before 21, close it out, just simply drag this to the bottom and paste it. So this is exactly is your menu mix for each item for a particular period of time which you want to calculate. Could be a month.